I am Dr. Syed Khadiruddin Chishti and I am teaching physics to BSc first year students. My topic is geometrical and physical optics. In this topic, we are going to study about the equivalent focal length of two lens system. So let us consider that I am having a lens of focal length f1 and it is placed at the principal axis. Now, when a ray of light is allowed to incident parallel to the principal axis, so it should, after refraction, it should pass through the focus. It should pass through the focus. So suppose in the absence of the second lens, there are two lenses, but in the absence of the second lens, this ray should pass through the focus, here f1. Okay, but when we place a second lens near to the first lens, suppose I am placing here the second lens L2 of different focal length. The focal length of L1 is different than the focal length of L2. So the image will form when the ray is incident on the second ray. The again refraction will take place, and after refraction this ray will pass through the focus f2, and the final image will form at f2, because the ray which is coming parallel, in the absence of this lens, it will pass through f1, but when we place this lens L2, then the final image will form at f2. So let us consider that the distance between these two lenses is small d. Okay, and we are going to find the equivalent focal length of this system of the lenses. These lenses are considered as the thin lenses, having the different focal lengths and separated by a distance small d. So let us say that this angle is suppose alpha and this angle is suppose beta. Okay, now I will extend the incident ray and I will extend the emergent ray so that there is an exterior angle delta. There is an exterior angle delta. If this angle is beta, then the opposite angle, this angle is also beta. If this angle is alpha, then because of these two parallel lines, it is the intersection. So this angle is also alpha. So this is the transverse line of our parallel lines. So if this angle is alpha, this angle is also alpha. If this angle is beta, then opposite angle is also beta. Now the height of the object is suppose it is h1. This focal length, first focal length, is suppose here f1. Okay. Now I will write the delta value of the exterior angle using the formula. Exterior angle delta is equal to the sum of the two interior angles in this triangle. The exterior angle delta is equal to the sum of the two interior angles alpha plus beta. Now I will find the value of alpha and I will find the value of beta and I will substitute here. So let us say that this point is suppose P and this point is suppose O1. This point is suppose R and this height is H1 and this point is O2. So I will consider here the triangle PO1 and F1. PO1 and F1. In this triangle, if I use the formula of the angle equal to arc upon radius, so I can write here alpha is equal to this arc h1 upon the radius f1. So I will write here alpha is equal to h1 by f1. Similarly, I will use this triangle, that is triangle R, O2 and F2, R, O2 and F2. Here I will write the value of beta, as this angle is beta, this angle is also beta. So I will write here beta is equal to H2 upon F2, this upon this, H2 upon F2. Okay. This height is H1, this height is H2. Here height is H2, here height is H1. Now I will substitute this value here in this equation of delta. Let us call it equation number 1. So delta is equal to H1 by F1 plus H2 upon F2. Now I will find the value of delta by considering this lens system as an equivalent lens. So I will draw here the diagram as the equivalent lens L, that is a combination of these two systems. Here is the incident ray and here is the emergent ray. This is a focal length F, final focal length F. This angle is suppose delta. This height is suppose H1, initial height. So I will write here the value of delta as H1 by F, where F is the resultant focal length, H is the resultant focal length of the system. Therefore, if I substitute here, then I will get H1 by F is equal to H1 by F1 plus H2 by F2. Now, in these two triangles, in the triangle POF1 and the triangle ROF1, this triangle POF1 and ROF1. These two triangles are similar because this angle is 90 degree at O1 and O2, and we can say that these two triangles are similar. Therefore, if the triangles are similar, using the property of the angle and angle, and we can write here, the H1 upon H2, the ratio of the two, H1 upon H2 should be equal to F1 for the height H1 in this triangle, first triangle, F1 upon this distance. Total distance is F1, and this distance, if I subtract D, it will be F1 minus D. So F1 upon F1 minus D. Okay. So I will substitute here, I will find the value of H2 from here as H1 into F1 minus D upon F1, and I will put this value of H2 here in this equation number 2. Okay. So after substitution I will get here as H1 by F is equal to H1 by F1, okay, plus for H2 I will write here, H1 into F1 minus D upon F1 into this F2 as it is. Now H1 I will divide by H1 get cancelled. You will get here 1 by F is equal to 1 by F1 plus F1 minus D upon F1 F2. Okay. Now I will distribute this F1 F2 to both F1 and D. I will write here 1 by F is equal to 1 by F1 plus F1 by F1 F2 minus D by F1 F2. So 1 F1 get cancelled, and you will get the focal length, equivalent focal length as 1 by F1 plus 1 by F2 minus D by F1 F2. This is the formula for the resultant focal length of two lens system, that is 1 by f is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2 minus d by f1 f2. You can take the reciprocal and you can write in different forms also. You can simplify, you can modify this formula in different forms. Thank you.